milestone mile marker for the boys here. I am your host, JP, and this is yours truly, my co host.
I'm Sizzle it.
And we're going to talk a little bit about March Madness and the blue. Just leaving no bones to pick. I mean, Arizona and Michigan was supposed to be a close game. The Michigan Wolverines took it to them, absolutely obliterated them. Um, Yeah, and they did the same thing the week before. I mean, Michigan is just an absolute monster, and I'm anxious for tonight's game, man. I mean, it's going to be a good one. Them versus UConn. UConn is just one of those teams that even when they're getting their ass kicked, you can't count them out because they'll just play. They'll just tighten up. They'll make the halftime adjustments, and they will just come back and just play solid ball all the way through until next thing you know, they're capitalizing on all the tiny minute mistakes that you could make, and they'll just score. They'll just start playing old fashioned bop the wood basketball, and next thing you know, they hit that game winner three to win the championship. So, uh, yeah, the other day I was kind of explaining betting and stuff to my lady friend, and we were going through it, and it was hilarious because when the game started, I could have bet $40 and got 110, and then I had gone and showed her some of the, how to parlay and stuff, and I came back like 5 6 minutes later, and that deal was gone. It was a
See
minus
ya.
700. If I would have bet 40, your boy was only going to get back like maybe 10. So it was amazing just to, you know, see
Yeah,
see Michigan, see a Michigan team. I would have loved to have seen us versus you again, in the Final Four. That would have been a fun game. But yeah, no, we're here watching the Yukon Huskies take on Michigan tonight. It's a late game. Don't start till 9, so that's a tough one. Professor was trying to figure out how we're gonna dine tonight, and I'm like, well, let's take it light because it's a late dinner. So there might just be some pizza chilling around, make it easy.
yeah. Michigan, I don't know, man. I think they might have their hands pretty full tonight. I think uh I think their luck is going to run out, and I agree with you, JP. I agree that it should have been Michigan and Michigan State, but you guys, I take the hat off to you guys finally this year. But that being said, Michigan, I think the luck is going to run out, and I think UConn by 3.
Yukon by 3. Okay, okay. And since you're saying Yukon by 3, I'm gonna go ahead and say Michigan by 10 or more.
That confident, huh?
I just have that feeling that Michigan is them. They're the greatest college team to ever play ball, man. They were saying that going into the Arizona game that they might be the two best teams to ever play college ball. They were comparing them to some of the older teams, and the way that Michigan just dismantled and sent them packing back home. Michigan is just tough, man, and they got characters, dude. I mean, they got guys on there that are going to be stars in the league. Like you're gonna want to take them in fantasy when they get there. Uh, it's and they got depth. I think that was the biggest thing that I heard from all the sports stuff today was Michigan's bench is probably a little bit better than UConn. So that's
Well,
something I got to factor into my plus 10.
you are right. I could be wrong, but I mean, yeah, Michigan's looking unstoppable, but there's a reason UConn is where they're at, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got two shoot it out teams
Yep.
like Michigan and UConn at the moment. And like I said, it's going to come down to what star player from either or team follows out first, you know, and who gets to that free throw line at the at the last second of the game, and that could very well determine the outcome of tonight's ball game. So, I mean, granted, they're two, great
Uh,
teams. I think you're getting a little carried away of yourself, calling Michigan the greatest team to ever do it.
ever do it, bro.
That's a little extreme, JP, but you are a Michigan fan, so I
You get
expect,
it?
you know, I
Yeah.
expect that drift coming from you
Oh yeah. I
because you
mean, I
you're
would
rubbing
imagine.
salt in the wounds now, but our time will come back, state. But yeah, I just think they're both great teams this year. Um, yeah, I just think it's going to come down to like I said, who follows out, who gets to that free throw line, and yeah, less turnovers. I can't stress that enough, and I haven't uh seen Michigan really struggle in that aspect, so I could be wrong.
Oh. Uh oh. Oh, I lost him. Uh oh. I was trying to make your screen bigger, and then I don't know if it kicked him or what. What the hell just happened here? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yo,
Oh, that was weird. Okay.
what the hell happened, dude?
I was trying to make your thing full screen and uh yeah, for some reason I don't know if it booted you or put you in it said it put you in a waiting room, which is I don't know how the frick I did that.
Yeah, are we still live?
Yeah. We're good.
Oh, so we're live.
Oh yeah, we're live, we're recording. But yeah, no, I might be a little biased. So, it is the old blue. I've taken some buses over to Ann Arbor and partied, so I might have a little bit of maize and blue in the blood here. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a great game. Great game to put some money on, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm staying out of this one on the betting.
Let me pop up NFL Mock Draft. All right, here's a little NFL. One of the more. Let's see how current this one is. April 6th. So it's literally as of today. They have the Las Vegas Raiders taking Fernando Mendoza. This has pretty much been locked in stone since probably since the beginning of the college playoffs. I mean, he's been by far the most prolific, in the words of Professor, as far as passing and throwing. Um, Coming from Indiana, a team that wasn't really on the radar until he got there and he helped, raise them to a whole new level. It's kind of hard to think that the Raiders would take anybody else. So, in my opinion, that seems like a lock. They need a quarterback. Tom Brady's probably back there. Hey, let's get this guy.
Yeah, well, smart thinking. Tom
Yeah, no,
Brady wants to win. Isn't Tom Brady like partial owners of the Raiders?
Yep, he's yep. He was at the combine. He's been helping the team out with all the signings and stuff. He's been playing a big role in their office for sure.
Yeah, and I think he sees something obviously that we all don't see from the inside. And he doesn't just have rings just for show. So I think he's got the knowledge to shape that team around.
Hmm.
So what other pick would they go with if they didn't go with Mendoza?
I mean, if they didn't go with Mendoza, you would think that they would try to trade that pick to somebody who does want Mendoza. You know what I
But
mean?
they need a quarterback, so they're not
Yeah,
trading.
yeah. So it's kind of like, you can't. You really can't. As much as you would want to try to get some extra picks and really help your team and maybe get a quarterback next year, you don't have a quarterback. I mean, they brought Kirk Cousins in, but he's definitely a ghost of whatever he used to be.
Well, he's definitely on his out.
Yeah. Oh
You know,
yeah.
he's been on the out. Going back, it was I had a feeling as soon as he left Minnesota, that was it for his career, dude.
Hmm.
Honestly. That was his only shot. And then he got hurt, and then it just seems like, man, he's just getting the paycheck no matter where he goes, just to do nothing. So, I mean, God forbid Mendoza does, plays every snap and doesn't go down.
Hmm.
They might have a good shot. But if he gets hurt, right,
Hmm.
and goes down, I don't foresee any spark going in the win column on their end. If
No.
you know, that's just me. That's my own input. Football
Yeah.
guy, and you feel the same drift,
Oh
JP.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
mean,
gotta hope Mendoza comes in and stays healthy.
yeah. Well, we gotta see if he can, like I said in other episodes, man. Not everybody can just make that jump from college to the pros
Hmm.
like that. And he's coming into automatic starting role.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
One
know,
hundred percent.
can he learn the playbook quick? I think he could, but
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it before. Look at we're just talking about the fella yesterday. You know, Olowski.
Oh yeah. Dano.
Yeah, he was, according to you, he was great in college. He just couldn't transition.
Mm-mm.
Look at Manziel, you know,
Yeah.
great in college. I seen him play live. R.I.P. Timmy. We
Hmm.
both went and seen him.
Hmm.
And even we both said like all the other players are just jogging, preseason, and this guy is sprinting. I'm like, this guy is not gonna make it, dude. And we just couldn't transition, man. So not saying Mendoza is going to be that way, but you just never know, man.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Tom Brady is a wizard. He's obviously, like I said, he knows what he sees. So I just got to point out the factors. What if the star goes down? You know, but only time will tell.
Then at number two, they have the New York Jets taking Avril Reese. He's a monster linebacker, kind of like your Micah Parsons uh, comparison. The Jets could obviously use any type of help, so that's kind of a good place to start. I mean, obviously they're on a long rebuild here. Yeah, no, I think that's an
JP,
excellent pick. He's an Ohio State guy. He's a monster. He's a great pass rusher. He can cover. And he's
yeah,
got great vision. He's got an 86.5% run defense here from PFF. So
that's
that's really
great.
good. Yeah, I mean, That just
For the
means you,
Jets, that's phenomenal.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's what they need. They need a guy who can stop the run. That obviously will be a cornerstone to build around.
Yeah. To go back on that, JP,
Hmm.
I think when we retire, the first week we retire, that's when the Jets might do something. But until then, they need a hope and a prayer and a Hail Mary every season to get by, I think.
Hmm.
But that's their they needed that. For sure. Like you said, they need a lot more than that. But that's a good start. I
Yeah.
like it for the Jets.
Then at number three, they're projecting a trade here. It's only a swap here, but they have the Tennessee Titans moving up to take the running back Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, and
Yeah.
in my
uh,
opinion, he's let's see.
He's okay, but man, I don't know if he's all right to trade up. They obviously see something that we haven't seen.
Oh man, I think I mean I'm just double checking here. Yeah, he's the only running back who's projected to go in their first round, and he's kind of got like that Adrian Peterson build. You know, he's tall, strong, lengthy. Like
Mhm.
another team that needs a lot of help, and I don't know if going running back first would be their thing. You know, they should probably
Nah.
go an offensive lineman or a wide receiver to help out their quarterback. But I, it wouldn't be out of the question, I would say, because Jeremiah Love, he's the only running back projected to go in their first round. So if you need a running back, that's the one you gotta get. You know, and if Titans are prioritizing running back high, that that's something they could do. Um,
Yeah, they need a receiver, man, or
oh
that
yeah.
poor quarterback is just not gonna make the season.
Hmm.
He's got nobody to throw to, dude.
Yeah.
What are they gonna run the ball every down? Uh,
That's that's what it looks like they might
wow.
end up doing.
Jeez, man. That
Kind of
is
reading this reason for doing it. Yeah, it seems like they would want to do that. So I don't know. It would be interesting.
wow.
Oh, because they got coaching changes. Okay, so the coaching guy that they have is more of a running. Okay, so that's kind. I think that's what they're factoring is that their new coaching staff kind of is more of a run first team. So that they might have him higher on the priority list just because of
I
that.
get that, but we've seen it all too many times, JP. It never works out that way. Defense will sniff it out, and then what? Then they're screwed, the whole season because they got nobody to throw to.
Hmm.
But hey, man, more power to them, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and then we got at number four, the Cardinals swapped with the Titans. They have them taking the first offensive lineman, Francis Moaga. Uh, he's a beast. He's a monster. If the Cardinals need an offensive tackle, he's the guy to get. He was the Miami tackle. It says he's only allowed 2 sacks, which is pretty good for an offensive lineman.
It's really good. I gotta
Yeah,
grab another water.
yeah. So yeah, no, I see the Cardinals doing that. I mean, that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for them to take an offensive tackle. I'm trying to think of what they did for quarterback. I have to double check here in a minute. Um, yeah, no, the Cardinals taking an offensive tackle would not be crazy. And then the Jets, uh, not too much. Oh, the Giants actually here. We got the Giants taking safety Caleb Downs, who, in my opinion, is going to be the best defensive back in the whole draft.
Okay.
Definitely, definitely a top five pick. I got the next team here, the Giants, taking Caleb Downs at number five. He's the best DB. He's your cover guy. I mean, he's got great vision. You know, he's got those Kirby Joseph type of you know uh, play recognition skills. So he sees something and he moves right to the spot where it's like the quarterback has to start thinking. So it doesn't surprise me. You know, the Giants definitely need a lot of help on defense. They got a strong defensive line. They got an offensive coming or upcoming offense that's really good. So yeah, taking a defensive safety, that wouldn't be John Harbaugh's worst move.
No. No, it wouldn't.
Then at number 6, we got Kansas City moving up because they're at like number 12 or something. So they package a little something something here and move up to trade out with the Browns to get defensive end David Bailey. That would be crazy if the Chiefs move up at all to take anybody because they're already a decent team that just for some reason had an off year. You know what I mean? It's not like you can go back and look at the roster and be like, oh yeah, they're gonna be a 6-12 team or whatever. It's like, what happened? So yeah, them moving up to take any type of top 10 player would just kind of make me sick.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, I know it, man.
and then at number 7, they have the Commanders taking wide receiver Carnell Tate. Commanders are kind of a team that could use a little bit of everything, and I guess Carnell Tate being the best player available at wide receiver is, a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And, they'll help their young quarterback Jaden Daniels in his third year. Uh, Give him a nice weapon to throw with. I think they still have Debo Samuel, so that allows Tate to also have a mentor in there. So yeah, I wouldn't think that's a crazy pick. Then at number 8, we have the Saints taking corner Monsieur Delane. Or Delaney, I think is how they've been saying it on ESPN. Another great corner,
Nice.
yeah,
It's a
another
good
great corner.
upgrade.
He would look great in a Saints jersey. They're another team that needs all the help in the world on defense. So I mean, if you get yourself a nice DB to kind of build around, you're doing the right thing. They're another team that has a young coach. The quarterback situation kind of got dealt with halfway through the season when they were swapping back and forth, and they let the rookie take over, and he did good. So yeah, no, the Saints taking Mansour Delaney would not be crazy. And then the old Cleveland Browns, they moved back with the Chiefs there to take offensive tackle Monroe Freeling. Great pick. The Browns need someone to protect Shador or whoever they decide to go with quarterback. I even heard rumors that Massage Boy might make a return here with and yeah, no, I could see them taking the tackle and that being great.
I like the your input, Massage Boy. Yeah, I forgot about Massage Boy there.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I mean,
man, he got man. Oh my goodness, he got the lucky straw of the hat off of that one, didn't he?
oh yeah, dude.
Don't have to lift a fingernail.
And you're getting
Man, you're a
230
millionaire.
mil. Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
goodness, dude.
Yeah.
He is a prime example of why you don't give players big money.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually just gonna say
Ding
because
da ding da ding.
here's the thing: if he got when he got paid, and if he would have actually had been successful, it would have broken so many different teams because him getting that 230, other quarterbacks would have been like, oh hey, whatever, I'm better than Deshaun, and it would have pushed
Right.
it. But because he was unsuccessful, it lowered the bar back down to like the 160, 170 range. So it was like, oh, you know.
I know.
So
Each time I hear the numbers, it just makes my whole body cringe, dude. Like, doesn't it you? Like you got to get
oh
up
yeah,
every morning and just punch in and you know, it's like any other person would be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm getting millions of dollars to catch a ball?
yeah.
Sign me up," you know? But yeah, go back on the football aspect. I know I've been stressing this, dude. Cleveland Browns. Okay,
Hmm.
especially. You know I'm not a Shador fanatic fan,
Oh yeah,
whatever you
no.
call him.
Him and Travis, we both threw money on them to fail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, Travis got hurt, but he did get a touchdown. One. But yeah, I really think for the best interest of the Browns, dude, go with Shador.
Yeah,
And this is a guy that hates. I'm not a fan. I laughed on draft day.
yep.
Matter of fact, I wish we could have recorded our
Our
uh
reactions to the draft.
yes,
Oh yeah,
yes,
dude.
because I was just dogging the dude because he had it all set up, But
Legendary, bro.
yeah, legendary. But yeah, man, I mean, the kid's got some talent. I mean,
Yeah.
it's you can't knock it. I mean, he's
No.
playing for a shit team,
Yeah, and
right?
did good. The team had a solid defense, and if again, the rookie tight end
Did
that Fanning June.
keyword.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens now that our boy is gone, Mr. Schwartz. But yeah, let me pump through a few more teams here because we got like 3 minutes left.
Right, okay,
We'll get at least halfway through, and then we can do the second half next time. Give us something. But
right.
number 10, they have the Cincinnati Bengals taking defensive end Ruben Bain Jr. I think he's probably going to be my favorite guy in the draft just because his name is sick, Bain. Uh, in Cincinnati, I mean, they spend all their money on offense. They need to do something on defense real quick. Uh,
Yeah, I agree.
Miami, they have them taking wide receiver Makai Lemon. Lemon is another great wide receiver in this draft. The Dolphins wholesaled their whole team, so I mean, they need something somewhere. And Lemon, is the best available pick at the moment. I would like to see them take Sonny Styles, but no, Makai Lemon going to the Dolphins, and then at number 12, the guy I just spoke of, Sonny Styles, the linebacker, is going to Dallas. If Sonny Styles is still sitting there at 12, Dallas would be fools to let him pass by. He was probably the closest thing that they'll ever have to another Micah Parsons ever again. So if they let that pass by, absolute fools, man. And
Well, it
then
is Dallas, so Jerry Jones, you look at him wrong, he'll trade you, get rid of him. So we got to ask Scott on that one, his opinion. Let
oh
us
yeah,
know in the comments,
yeah,
Scott. What
oh
do you
yeah.
think on
Let us
that?
know. Yeah, hit us up. And then we'll
Yeah.
finish up here with the Los Angeles Rams taking offensive tackle Spencer Fano. They're one of those teams that don't need anything. They're a team that is projected to go to the Super Bowl as of right now. So if you open up DraftKings, they're the least money to get in return for doing our pre-bet show style uh, investments. I like to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's about the halfway point there. We'll finish up next time here on the pre-bet show of the mock draft, and hopefully Michigan pulls through tonight. I'll be rooting for the old blue. Obviously, Mr. M Sizzle over here has got his money on UConn. We,
UConn!
we like a little rivalry here. We like to keep the show interesting here.
For
At the
sure.
end of the day, we're both gonna have a beer and a big old fat steak from Professor, so it don't matter anyway. But yeah, we'll catch you next time on the pre-bet.